room for improvement in time for the next round of BSK elections in 2025.
Our security preparations will be further improved as we assess the conclusion of our barangay and SK elections. What we had proven in our security template is that when we have law enforcement and military personnel on site, it deters further creation of violence.
Still on election matters, parties in Negros Oriental are busy finalizing plans ahead of the special congressional elections later this year. The special elections on December 9 is meant to fill the seat vacated by expelled Negros 3rd District Representative Arnie Teves. At least 3 relatives of slain Governor Roel Degamo are expected to vie for the seat. Degamo's widow, Pamplona Mayor Janice Degamo, Chaton Mayor and Degamo's nephew Fritz Diaz, and cousin to the late governor, retired Colonel Ray Lopez, who had already faced Teves for the congressional seat. He insists that he should be the Degamo camp's representative since the 2 others are incumbent officials.
Kung gusto talaga nila yung pwesto na to, bakit hindi sila in the first place ang lumaban noon? Di ba? Bakit mayor ang tinakbuhan nila? Parang it is actually a betrayal of public trust dahil pinapanalo kang mayor tapos tatalikuran mo yung mga tao.
Meanwhile, on the other side, former Governor Pride Henry Teves is still uncertain about running for the post his brother left behind. He said he will consider public clamor, but is at the moment hesitant about returning to Congress.
Some of them want me to carry the banner, though my interest in going to Congress now is not really that high. Because yung drive ko kasi at the time was really for the province. Hindi ko alam kung gaano ako ka-motivated bumalik sa legislature. Sure, because I had been there already.
Here's a rare but legal way to resolve a tie in election results. In Barangay 7 of Kasiguran in Aurora, Sangguniang Kabataan Bets Alex Agabao and Noriel Torre both got 52 votes. A best-of-3 coin toss decided the winner last night. Take a look at this.
Balde, de balde. 1-0. Isa pa.
Agabao won that flip and was declared SK chairman. There have been a few instances in past local elections when a tie in votes was broken by a coin toss. One of the most memorable was that of the late daughter of Jesus is Lord founder and Congressman Eddie Villanueva. She won as mayor of Bocaue, Bulacan in 2016 through a coin flip. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. Angat Dam's hydroelectric power plant will be shut down for repairs. The hydropower plant in Bulacan is scheduled for major repairs and will be closed for 2 months starting November 6th until January 6th next year. The power plant's operator, Angat Hydropower Corporation, said the closure is part of efforts to modernize the facility. Now, despite the 2-month shutdown, the MWSS has assured residents of Metro Manila and nearby provinces that water supply will not be affected. In a statement, the agency said the primary objective of this undertaking is to prolong the lifespan of the plant to ensure stable water supply for domestic use and irrigation. Over 100,000 people have been hit by flu-like illness in the country. Data from the Health Department shows that over 151,000 cases of an influenza-like illness were recorded nationwide this year. That's up 50% from the cases logged last year. Among those hit by this illness is this family in Caloocan, including their baby. All of them had flu vaccines but still reported symptoms like coughs, colds, and fever. What's worse is some of their next-door neighbors have also been affected. A medical expert says the flu vaccine does not guarantee immunity from the influenza-like illness.
Malaking help ang flu vaccine, but we always say wala namang 100% na bakuna. So, and hindi din lahat ng virus ay nasa loob ng vial na yon, no? So, meron tinatawag tayong quad, no? Or yung apat, or meron ding 3 in 1. So, ibig sabihin, hindi lahat ng virus nandoon. Kung yung natama sa'yo ay hindi kasali doon sa vaccine na naibigay sa'yo, siyempre makakalusot yon. Ngayon, kunwari, yung virus na nakuha mo doon sa vaccine mo, at least may chance na mas less yung effect, like lesser fever, lesser cough. So may tulong talaga.
Cemeteries are gearing up for the influx of people for the first Unda season without health restrictions. In Manila South Cemetery, some 400,000 people are expected to visit their departed loved ones. There are designated entrance lanes for males, females, and individuals from the vulnerable sector like senior citizens and people with disabilities. Security will be tight, with cemetery management conducting thorough bag inspections. Wheelchairs are also available, and medical personnel are on standby to provide assistance to anyone with health concerns. Some reminders though, the cemetery is only open from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. and overnight stay is not allowed. And of course, try to come as early as possible to avoid the crowd. Also refrain from bringing the following items to the cemetery: liquor, flammable materials, weapons or any sharp objects, sound equipment like karaoke machines, gambling materials, and pets. Prohibited items and belongings will be confiscated. Just in time for Undas, President Marcos himself shared a couple of creepy encounters in Malacanang. In a recent vlog, the President sat down for some scary stories and trivia about Malacanang Palace. Joining him was his son, Congressman Sandro Marcos, as he recounted what it's like living in the centuries-old mansion. Here's one of those encounters.
Nung ako'y nakatira sa isa dun sa mga guest room at ginagawa yung kwarto ko, kasama dito sa, malapit dito sa tinatawag na state dining room kung saan kami mag-cabinet meeting ngayon. Minsan, gabing-gabi na, umuwi ako, sinasara ko lang yung pintuan mula doon sa kwarto ko. Pagbukas ko ba naman ng pintuan, nakita ko biglang gumalaw yung mga kuwan. Nagsisisigaw ako dito. At
And that's it for this hour. Join us again at 9 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Diego Castro. We are One News. All sides, all the time.